Can the guys on TikTok enlighten me on what you guys are looking for? Because I'm 27, I have a career, I push 6 figures, I've got my own place, I pay my own bills, my own car, I've got a dog, I can cook, I'm funny, my friends voted me the most memorable personality in our entire friends group. What am I doing wrong? I don't understand. 2.5 years of being single now.
That sounds like the average woman that you run into today. They talk about how they leveled up in life, their achievements, their goals, their accomplishments, the things that they've acquired, how they secure the bag, but they never talk about how to attract a man and what keeps a man interested in them for the long haul. See, ladies, you want commitment. You want a guy who's going to be there, who's not going to pump and dump you, hang out, have sex, and keep it moving. You want something meaningful and long term, right? Well, here's the thing. I'm going to give you some quality advice, and I really hope that you take it in this video. There's a reason why I don't do videos and advice to how to help women and everything like that, because you ladies don't really care about what attracts a man and what we really want. But I'm going to give it to you here. See, she talked about, and she's 27 years old, which means she's approaching that age where she's going to hit that wall. And she's either going to be stuck with her dog, like she said in the video, or her cat or a goldfish, and she's going to be alone, or she's going to be just hanging out, hooking up with guys, and guys won't take her serious. So if you're one of those women who are tired of being miserable and single, and you're saying, man, what can I do to attract a great guy? This is the video for you. See, she talked about that she has a career, that she makes 6 figures, that she has her own place, that she has a car, she makes her own money. Her friends think she has a great personality. Men don't care about any of that. What we do care about is a woman that's feminine, that's submissive, that's cooperative, that's in shape, that has a great attitude, that's on our team, that can cook, that can clean. We don't want to compete against women, because here's the thing, you women will never win, as you can see in this video. See, that's what most women have been fed, that narrative that compete against men, climb the corporate ladder, go to work, go to school, do all these different things, but you haven't been taught how to attract the man, how to be a helpmate. And I know that word submissive really hurts, because you've been told, oh, don't listen to him, man. Don't do that. Now, look at the ramifications of that. Now, video was made by this female because she's really fed up. But this is how the vast majority of single women feel right now. They cry themselves to sleep. You know how I know? Because I talked to a lot of them. I've been with a lot of them. I dated those women. And something common with those women is they all want a relationship. So the thing about it is, she makes 6 figures. A lot of women make money and everything. This woman makes a lot of money. Let's say she makes $100,000 a year. She wants a guy who makes 125 to 150. She wants a guy who makes double that. And here's the thing. You making that money, all you women who make money, you don't want to give that to a man. You want this whole free liberal lifestyle, but you want a traditional relationship. And it's going to backfire, because you having a career means nothing to a man, means nothing to me. I could care less about what career you have. You can work for NASA, or you can work at Target down the street. Doesn't bother me. We care about a woman who's fun to be around, who's kind, who's nice, who's able to listen and follow instructions. I know that's kind of hard. You're like, follow instructions? I'm not submitting to no man. I don't got to listen. I don't got to, whatever. I don't got to listen. That's why you're single. That's why you're alone. That's why you are miserable, and you have your dog, you have your career, and you have your 6 figures, but that's not fulfilling to you. You get up alone, you probably go to sleep with a guy, but by the time you wake up, he's out the door. He got one foot on the sink cleaning himself off because he don't want to deal with you. He got his nut off, now he's gone. He said, man, I'm out of here. See, men, we understand and we can see who's a quality woman, who's going to be there to support us. And you women are really frustrated and mad because men don't want to stick around. We know if a woman is worth it. And we know if a woman is just there to service our needs, right? So you want to know why you're single? It's because you don't know how to keep a man. Now she says she knows how to cook, probably cook TV dinners, right? Men want a woman who can cook, clean, and suck and be submissive. Are you ladies able to do that? If you can't, then you're going to be single. Then you're going to be making TikTok videos and you're going to be searching around. Why doesn't a man want to be with me? Why can't I keep a relationship? That's because, number one, you can't keep your mouth shut. Number two, you can't keep your legs closed. And number three, you don't know how to submit. Are you ready to submit? Are you ready to cooperate? Because this is the only way you're going to attract a great guy. Because listen, you ladies control the sex. Which one is easier to get? Sex or commitment? Commitment is extremely hard to get because commitment means sacrifice. And you ladies want a man to sacrifice himself just so you won't be alone, just so you can live a comfortable life. Well, let me tell you, it's not going to happen anytime soon. I guarantee you. Now, there are some women who didn't buy into that Kool-Aid, into that narrative and say, well, I'm going to go out there and work like crazy. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to go out there and do all these different things just so I won't have to depend on a man. But you have to realize nature and biology always wins. So when you're in your late 20s or in your 30s and you're sitting there scratching your head and saying, where have all the good men gone? I want a boyfriend. I want a guy. The guys that you want don't want you because you are past your prime. And 9 times out of 10, you have a bad attitude and you think that you're an amazing person. See, I noticed in that video, she says, well, my friends think I have a great personality. Well, your friends don't really matter when it comes to choosing a man. Men want a woman who's actually fun to be around. And you will only know that if you actually deal with those type of guys. Now, I don't know what type of guys that she's actually into, who knows, but I can say this. Every man has this in common from a woman that he wants. He wants her to know her place, to be supportive, to be fun, to be friendly, and to be fit and in shape. Are you able to do that? Can you cook and clean? Are you willing to serve and please a man? That serve and please really hurt. You like, serve and please? What you mean serve and please? Yes. Are you willing to serve and please a man? This is how you will keep him. If you refuse to do that, you will be single and alone. And guess what? Guys like myself, guys like a whole bunch of dudes, they just going to come in and rock the boat, bang you and say, all right, I got to go. And you're going to be living an unfulfilling life. You're going to be sad. You're going to be on TikTok. You're going to be on social media. Help me, help me. Well, I'm giving you the tips. I'm giving you the keys to what you need to do, ladies. All you single, miserable women who are alone, your career doesn't matter. You making 6 figures doesn't matter. Your dog doesn't matter. You being funny doesn't matter. None of that matters. What matters is you submitting, cooperating, and stop thinking with your degree. Your PhD, your master's degree, your bachelor's degree. No man cares about that. Let me ask you this, ladies. Let's say this particular female in the video, or any one of you, went to Harvard University, right? And you make 6 figures now. Let's say you make $150,000, $200,000 a year. You went to Harvard University. And let's say the woman down the street working at Target, she's a cashier, and she's pleasant, she's nice, she's feminine, she has a soft voice, she's not mean, demanding, she's not, angry at all the time, she's not bitter, she's not trying to tell the guy what to do, she's actually there to be his helpmate, as opposed to the girl who went to Harvard who's running around and saying, well, I got this going on, I got my career, I make all this. What do you think a guy's going to be with? Who do you think he's going to be with? He's going to be with that girl from Target. Now, here's the thing. You will be able to attract a guy, but those type of guys will be the more so loser, broke, bummy type of guys, because those guys will worship you. And that's what most women want. They want guys to worship and submit to them when they get these degrees, when they make this money, when they get their own place. You're only going to attract bums and losers for the most part, because there has to be an equal opposite reaction. There has to be an alpha and there has to be a beta. So if you're a female who makes a lot of money, who has all this stuff like that, there's a high chance that you're only going to be able to attract a weaker, less quality guy. Because a guy who makes money, a guy who has a career, a guy who has a productive life, he's more alpha, he's more masculine. So why on earth would I want to be with a masculine woman who doesn't exemplify what a feminine woman is supposed to? I'm going to want a woman, a feminine, docile woman. Now, some of you might comment and say, well, what about my career? You're just intimidated by a woman, successful woman. No man is intimidated by your success. We could care less. The only guys who are intimidated are the guys who don't have anything going on for themselves, who are lazy, who aren't ambitious. And there's not a lot of guys out there like that. There's some, but not a lot, especially not the guys that you want. So ladies, let this be a wake-up call. If you are tired of being single, if you are tired of being alone, if you are tired of being miserable, if you're tired of sleeping next to your dog, because that's what most women get is a dog in place of a guy or your cat. If you are tired of living a life where you're just getting ran through by guys, you're dating, you're hooking up, and it's not fulfilling and fun, if you're tired of all that, I suggest you heed this advice and learn how to attract and keep a man. Because if you don't, you're going to be lonely. You're going to be sad. You're going to be crying. You're going to be miserable. You're like, man, where are the good guys that I don't know what to do? Help me, help me, help me. Well, I'm giving you some help. I'm telling you what guys want. And I have consultations with men from all over the globe. Millionaires, surgeons, guys who make six figures, guys with low income, middle income, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, in the States, overseas. I have consultations with all types of men. So I'm telling you what they want. And if you think, well, I'm not going to listen to this guy. Well, he don't know what he's talking about. Exactly. Now stay single, stay alone, and stay miserable.
Thank you.